Hi, Alena. Hope you're feeling a little bit better, and hope your camp went well last week. Excited to get to hear about it. Congratulations on your scholarship that you got for WISA. It's really exciting. Um, so here's just a short video of stuff we would have covered today in our lesson. Again, I hope you feel better. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and hopefully be able to see you next week. So we've been working on our scales. And we'll keep on working on scales, going through the sequence with the metronome of quarter notes. So and then also eighth notes. And we have triplet eighth notes. And then triplets. And then 16th notes. And we'll go through those with the metronome. Watch the shift, especially as we're coming down. We had our shifting as well. And then we've been working on slow bows, so seeing how long I can do this. So we'll do that and see if we can get up to 16. That's the metronome at 60. See if we can get up to 16 or 18 in a bow. And then we had staccato. Looking for a nice little pop at the very beginning. And then we'll start adding that into a scale, just one octave A major. And then we have eighth notes. I really let the bow do a lot of the work for me, and then the first finger is giving me some of that work as well. And then we had our subject. I believe we were finishing up 3. Make sure you really practice with the metronome to make sure we're not coming in early. For those eighth notes, we have and then I want you to start working on the 4th variation. And this one, we're at the frog with 3rd position. We're doing this type of motion. Like I'm making a little circle with my bow. We call it colle. So. Do that one more time. Again, really trying just this finger movement here rather than the whole bow. So I would do it slowly. So I'm really trying to keep my arms stationary. It's just my fingers are actually the ones doing all the work. Okay, so that is our subject. And then we have our concertino that we've been working on. As we're working on this, I encourage you to think about dynamics. Where do you want to go with your dynamics? How do you want to phrase stuff? And then think about adding a little bit of retards in where it's written. And then think about bow control, using more bow, and how am I connecting. So at the very beginning, we have mezzo forte. challenge you this section to see how much of a vibrato you can get in it. And then as I get to 30, I want to make sure my bow is really nice connected. It's almost very regal. Rather than so I want a little bit of that staccato that we've been working on with our bow, or we call it march play is another way to call it. So nice little catch, especially when I have dots here. All right, and then when I get to 99, Menomoso, a little bit of movement. So we can add that in, make sure you have the right rhythm. And then as you're doing the double stops, think more length than weight. So whatever it is, sounds better to do that than I'd used a lot less bow, tried to add more weight, and it also sounds pretty crunchy. And then we're really watching the G to B, so especially at the very end. I want 1 and 2 to be really close. I'll show it from the single. With the basically on top instead of on really close. So make sure those are nicely in tune. And then the other one we started was La Cinquantaine, and encourage you to keep on working on it. I don't know where it's at yet, so look forward to getting to hear it. Encourage you to see how far you can get in learning this as you have time to practice. Really check those shifts, making sure that we're really hitting that ringtone right at the very beginning. My first finger should be a ringtone, and here should be a ringtone. And right there, I'm going to take my 3 and slide it up to my harmonic. Take 3 up. So make sure you're really following the bowing, listening for the ringtones, do some metronome practice. When you get to 41, think about really setting the bow before each note. And when we get into this lower half section in 45, again, here's our colle that we just talked about in our subject as well, happening again in our lower half of the bow. And I think that's about it. So I encourage you to have fun practicing. Look forward to seeing where this is at our next lesson, and hope you can feel better, and look forward to seeing you soon. All right, bye. Have a great rest of your day.